Good morning. I have a little bit of an Azure haul, not the biggest haul in the world, but full of staples that we love. And because we shop at other stores, this should last us 2 months. I don't mess around with Azure. I only get the things that I feel are actually a better price than what I can get at Sam's or elsewhere. So I'm not saying that these are the only things that are better price, but these are the things that I have decided the prices just cannot be beat on these things. And I can't wait to share them with you because they're just basic pantry staples that honestly, again, you can't beat the price. They're so good for the quality. I did want to mention that if you're new to Azure Standard, you can use my code. I get a little bit of a kickback on my groceries for referring you, so I super appreciate it. Now let's actually get started. One of the things that I think Azure Standard has the absolute best price on is organic rice. Now, this may not be true for you if you shop at a Costco or something like that. I don't know what the prices are there, but we do not have a Costco membership. We just have Sam's. And so there's not a lot of options for organic rice and it's pretty expensive. This is such a good price. I'm going to leave all the prices on the screen for what we paid, but this is the cheapest that I can find organic jasmine rice. So I got a 25-pound bag of this. Now our rice does not keep very well here in the South. I can't keep it in a 5-gallon bucket. I have to put it in the freezer. So I will take this rice and I will divide it up into freezer bags and I'll pull out a couple to put in my kitchen, but I can't just leave this in a bucket. Here in the South, we will get all kinds of bugs. Even if I freeze it beforehand, I don't understand it. So this is just something that I will keep in the freezer, but we did get 25 pounds. Another thing that I have bought from Azure before, but in smaller amounts, is their organic white popcorn. This stuff is really, really good, and it is even cheaper when it's bought in a 25-pound package. I eat popcorn every single night with a protein bar. It is my thing, so I just decided to splurge and get the bigger bag since we go through it pretty quickly. I think that one of the absolute best deals that Azure Standard has is on organic oats. And it's actually been kind of hard for me to get them sometimes because I think everybody else knows how great of a deal it is. These are so inexpensive when you get them from Azure Standard. So I got a 25-pound bag of oats. We eat a lot of oatmeal. We make our own granola, use it as cereal. So we go through a lot of these and I love that I can get them for cheap. This is newer to me because I think this is a newer product. I was buying a different brand of brown rice Krispies that they had, definitely like a different texture than these, but I was buying a different brand there. These were significantly cheaper than that brand. So, I mean, it's a Rice Krispie. I didn't necessarily think that there was anything to worry about. So I did get 2 of them, and these are the 2-pound bags. And this is what we use with the oats in our granola. We just use oats, Rice Krispies, butter, and maple syrup. So these are open and already in the pantry. I put these in a quart jar. Now this is a deceptively small size, but these, I'm not gonna lie, were pretty expensive. We don't keep a lot of candy or snacks around the house right now. We're trying to save up for something really big, but I did want a little bit of a treat if I could just put a couple of these on my kids' plates for lunch or something like that, just for fun every once in a while. They're very similar to like a healthier M&M or something like that. I like that there's not a bunch of crazy food dyes. So these are really nice. My kids really like them. I don't think they're my favorite. I prefer like M&Ms because I'm a trash panda, I guess. But yeah, these are good. My kids are liking them. They just were a bit expensive. I'm exposing myself a little bit with these dishes back here, but one of the things I did want to say is we don't have 2 organic cantaloupes to show for our order. I got those. They looked a little worse for wear, so I decided to go ahead and cut them up and eat them that same night, but that's why you're not going to see them in this haul, but we did get 2 organic cantaloupes as well. We were using the Thrive Market peanut butter and I wanted to try something else. So I got the crunchy and creamy peanut butter from Azure. The price was okay, very similar to what we normally get, just peanuts and salt. So no issues there. I'm going to try these out and see if we like them. Kind of a boring but necessary purchase was organic carrots. I love that these are in a nice 5-pound bag. Carrots keep really well in the fridge. This should last me a while. I'm not going to say it's going to last the entire 2 months, but we are in summer, so we're not using as many root vegetables as often. So this should last a pretty good long time. I would say most of the 2 months. And pardon the audio on this, but I also did order some of these Stacy tortillas and I totally forgot to talk about them in the video. This is actually a day later that I am recording this, but I got a 3-pack of the 10-inch tortillas and I am so excited. I haven't been making as many tacos or
just really that style of cuisine. I haven't been making as much because I just don't want to make tortillas. They're so easy, I know, but I just don't want to. So I'm really excited just to have these in the freezer for when we want to have an easy dinner.
And then the last thing that I got was a 12 pack of the ground beef. This was on sale and I really like this brand. We've done their meat sticks before and I figured that their ground beef would be great too. We are not at a point yet where we are butchering our steer. That's happening a little later, a couple months from now. So I did want to make sure that we had plenty of ground beef, and this was a really good deal. And that's it for the Azure haul. Super small haul, just a couple months worth of pantry staples. Like I said, if you're new to Azure Standard and you want to get your hands on some inexpensive, great quality organic groceries, make sure to use my code. I will leave it down in the description box below. It's so helpful for our family to get a little kickback on groceries, which we all know that we could use. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want some more grocery hauls, I'll leave the playlist linked here on the screen. And until next time, I hope you're having a great day and I will see you later.